from the October the 19th. October the 19th, Bernard Valcourt will take this regarding. Let me tell you, it's my first promise. My first engagement. October the 19th, it's going to be the retirement of Bernard Valcourt, Maintien of PC in Canada. But I'm very proud. You know, in Canada, there's 338 ridings, 338 circonscriptions. Et pendant 4 jours, on a le chef, le futur Premier ministre du Canada qui est avec nous autres. Vous voyez l'importance for him? How important is this area for him? We are a bilingual area. We are the picture of this country. We are a small country because it's very far from corners to almost the it's a lot of riding in the riding. But let me tell you something. With your help, I'll be your friend, and I'll be speaking for you. I won't speak for the party. And spoke with my leader. He said, you're speaking for the people first. Come to Ottawa to tell us what your people want. And it's going to be my job with your help. But I need your help. I need your help. And we need a little bit of help because when we start from nothing. And now we've got an organization, we've got an executive, we've got a lot of good guys everywhere, and we are going to win this riding October 19th. Si vous nous aidez à devenir des représentants de Madawaska-Restigouche, ça veut dire que la circonscription aura un vrai député, un vrai porte-parole à vous avez la parole. Maintenant, c'est un plaisir. It's a real pleasure for me. It's an honor to introduce the next Prime Minister of this country.
It's great to be back in Campbellton. I'm going to start off by saying a huge thank you to a certain Yvon Godin. Comme vous le savez, ça fait 18 ans que Yvon Godin se bat corps et âme pour défendre les gens de sa région. Politics is first and foremost about people, that is, if you actually care what you're doing in politics. I dare say that in the Conservatives' case, a Conservative MP represents Ottawa in his riding. An NDP MP represents his riding in Ottawa. That's the basic difference. Voice for the working people of New Brunswick, the average folks, people who were in seasonal employment, worried about their employment insurance. He's the one who pulled the fire alarm on the stealing of $57 billion from the Employment Insurance Fund. He deserves credit for standing up on that file, but on so many others over the years. And maintenant, on est en train de voir la relève. Un comté à côté, dans Madawaska, Restigouche, on a Rosaire l'Italien, un homme d'expérience, plus de 40 ans à Radio-Canada, érudition, mais aussi un bon sens de l'humour. On a été à même de vivre avec lui depuis un couple de jours. Une touche tout naturelle avec les gens de sa région qui ont hâte d'avoir quelqu'un qui va les représenter. So Rosaire, for all of you to understand the one message I have, because politics is about priorities. My one priority today is to have a bit of an exchange with you, listen to your questions, answer all of them. But above and beyond any other thing I can leave you with, we need arms to place signs. We need people to knock on doors. We need people to make phone calls. We've got to get Rosaire elected. The people of Madawaska-Restigouche deserve better than Bernard Valcourt. Now, for those of you who didn't understand the reference, when we were talking about the serious issue of 1,200 murdered and missing Indigenous women in Canada, the whole room stood up to applaud the need for an inquiry. We were at the Truth and Reconciliation Report stage. I was there. I had just met Justice Murray Sinclair a couple of days earlier with Catherine and me at Stornoway. Very serious moment. Everybody's saying, yes, we need an inquiry. There was one person in the room who did not stand, and that person was Bernard Valcourt. Now, we use it too spontaneously in politics. We say shame, but it was one of the few times in my political career when I felt that it was shameful that this man would not rise on such an important issue. But that, in one picture, that picture got sent all around Canada. of me standing above him, just looking at him, saying, come on, you're not really going to stay sitting there. But that's what he did. So just remember that picture. When you say, well, do I have another couple of hours for door knocking for Rosaire? Do I really want to take my Saturday afternoon putting up signs for him? Yes. But I'm going to ask you to do more than that. Talk to your friends. Talk to your family. Tell them that affordable, quality childcare, $15 a day childcare, just one election away. Tell them that a decent living federal minimum wage of $15 an hour is just one election away. Et dites-leur que s'ils veulent que l'âge de la retraite soit baissé de 67 à 65, ça prend qu'une élection pour faire ça. Je ne sais pas pour vous autres, mais moi, j'ai aucun souvenir de Stephen Harper nous ayant demandé si il pouvait augmenter l'âge de la retraite. Il n'a pas fait cette annonce à des travailleurs ici à Campbellton. Il a fait cette annonce dans une réunion de milliardaires dans les Alpes en Suisse. Merci, Madame la Marquise. C'est vous qui avez payé ce voyage-là. Il n'a jamais eu un mandat pour augmenter l'âge de la retraite et il l'a fait. Donc les choses qu'il a promis de faire, il les a jamais faites. Les choses qu'il a faites, il n'en avait jamais parlé. C'est à se demander qu'est-ce qu'il cache dans sa manche cette fois-ci, s'il est encore élu. Ça va être une hécatombe au Canada. C'est pour ça qu'il faut le battre et il faut remplacer les conservateurs de Stephen Harper avec une équipe extraordinaire. Et ça commence juste ici, avec Jason Godin dans Acadie Bathurst et avec Rosaire l'Italien dans Madawaska, Michigan. Merci et on va prendre vos questions. So who's going to break the ice? I know that you have a question.
Yes, sir. Why even put the Senate?
We're going to abolish the Senate.
Are you going to abolish for sure?
Yes, because...
I found the three leaders.
Yeah.
They're all giving different answers.
Yes.
And could I ask you how much it costs the taxpayer to defend these people? We pay the bill for the lawyers.
Well, let
How
me
much it
talk.
cost?
Well, that's a great question. And as leader of the opposition, I've made it my business to meet with provincial premiers to tell them that on October 19th, we want a mandate to abolish the Senate. Because that's where it starts, with a mandate from the people. So we're clear that we want that mandate. The Senate costs $100 million a year. So Mr. Harper, on his 10-year watch, because he promised to do something about the Senate, he did nothing. It has cost $1 billion to run the Senate while Stephen Harper was in power. Now you just imagine how many schools and how many hospitals we could have built with those $1 billion, how many people who are retired and living in poverty we could have helped with that kind of money. So that's why we want to get rid of it. It's undemocratic. It answers to no one, as we saw. There are 30 of them who are being investigated by the RCMP. It's high time we just put a padlock on the place. No, I got a better idea. Let's make it into a child care center. We'll make it into Canada's nicest.